In the heart of a mountainous, enchanted forest, where silver mists coil through ancient pines and the sky blushes with the dawn of magic, let me tell you the story of Elion Darksbane. Once a noble paladin, Elion walks a path of shadows, the echoes of a dark past clinging to his soul like a persistent fog that refuses to lift. The journey winds him through the vales of this verdant wilderness, a place where the forest breathes with enchantment. Here, acorns sprout not into simple trees, but into majestic towers of nature, each leaf seeming to echo with the whispers of time. Yet underneath this beauty drifts a foreboding, an ancient and malevolent curse sluggishly creeping outwards, threatening to untangle the tapestry of life. Elion's eyes, sharp as polished steel, sweep across the emerald expanse as he walks, hand resting upon the hilt of his sword, Elion Darksbane. It is a weapon both feared and revered, not for its gleaming blade, but for the man who wields it. A man with a past no amount of righteous deeds could fully erase. Redemption, Elion murmurs to himself, the word a mantra, a plea, his voice barely more than a breath amongst the song of the forest. He is not alone for long. As fortune or the gods' designs would have it, destiny weaves others into his path. An elven druidess named Sylviel, guardian of these woods, with hair the color of autumn leaves and a gaze that pierces to the soul. A dwarven warrior, Grendrak Stonefist, his brawn complemented by a dry wit, whose laughter echoed like a distant rumble of thunder. Together, they march to the heart of the forest, where a creature born of unnatured dark magic lies, a gorgon, whose curse spreads like spilled ink over the parchment of life. Stone muscles fixate her serpent-like gaze upon any who would challenge her reign of terror. The origins of her curse is as ancient as the trees themselves, or so the stories say. "Will you stand beside me?" Elion asks his newfound companions, a subtle plea cloaked in the bravado of leadership. "Or will you leave a forsaken soul to perish?" The druidess smiles softly. "None walk this path alone, Elion. These woods demand unity as much as they do courage." And so their perilous journey begins, drifting under the eaves where, between the roots of the ancient trees, lurking dangers boil under the surface, goblins hidden in shadows and creatures spawned from the gorgon's curses, tangible reflections of Elion's own inner torments. As they press on, the air grows dense with the energy of impending doom, an unspoken promise of conflict to come. In every shadow lies a beast we did not slay, in every heart an ember we dare not acknowledge. Elion muses aloud, his voice a tremor beneath the sky. Yet it is the guidance from his allies that stirs something long buried. Sylviel's constant reminders of the forest's resilience, Grendrak's unwavering confidence in the face of beasts, a confidence Elion struggles to reel in as his own. Step by step, the forest's sighs guide him as they near their final destination. The battle, when it comes, is fierce, with the forest watching in hushed anticipation. A whirlwind of strikes and deflections, Elion dancing amidst stone creatures with fierce concentration, the light of redemption flickering over each polished swing of Elion Darksbane. His past whispers with every swing, the dark bargains, the faces of comrades lost in his name. But in the heart of this forest, Elion realizes something greater. Redemption does not lie in victory, nor in vanquishing evil, but in every step forward he takes without regret. At the climax of their clash, Elion faces the gorgon alone, his companions engaged on 20 fronts. Her eyes, pools of endless hatred, lock onto his own, and in that moment, time quivers. The cold whip of fear brushes his spine, yet in defiance, Elion steps forward, his blade burning with purpose. "I am not the man I was," Elion whispers, a declaration to both adversary and self. With a final, sweeping stroke, he crashes through the gorgon's defenses, a blinding comet cleaving darkness. As the beast falls, her curse unravels. The forest sighs an ethereal breath as life returns. Stone melted back to vibrant beings. The shadows retreat into their rightful places beneath the canopy. Perhaps, Elion reflects to the chorus of rebirth around him, it is not the atonement of the act, but the journey to become again. His companions gather, and they stand together amidst a forest reborn, the weight of their feet settling like a gentle rain upon their spirits. And Elion, who might walk his path forever under the shade of what once was, finds that for this forest, he stands redeemed. What would you have done in his place? Suggest the next tale, and perhaps it will be told by firelight soon. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that whisper between the leaves.